Claws of Rage, Chapter 2, A Manic Monday. General POV, Monday, 5:30 p.m. It has been another work day for Nicole as she is on her way home. In the meantime, Richard is busy preparing dinner while the kids finish off their homework. After a short while, Nicole enters the house and greets her family. She puts her purse on the living room table and almost falls over when she sits down on the couch. It has been an exhausting shift for her. The kids prepare the dinner table, and Richard serves this night's delicate, spaghetti with meatballs. Nicole always loves the way he prepares it. Richard, honey, are you coming? Dinner is served. Nicole gets up from the couch and sits down at the table. How wonderful, dear. Thank you for doing the cooking another day. Richard, no problem, honey. Nicole turns to the kids. So, how was your day? Darwin, it was great, Mrs. Mom. It started as a usual crummy Monday, but Anais helped us to finally get motivated for homework. That made our day better. Gumball, heck yeah. I bet Miss Simeon will be beyond surprised tomorrow when she sees that we did our homework for once. Laughs. Nicole, I bet she will. And I'm glad to hear that, boys. What about you, Anais? Anais, well, I already had finished my homework, so I didn't mind helping my brothers for once. Nicole, that's great. I'm so proud of you three. The kids and Nicole share a smile. After they finish dinner, the Wattersons make their way into the living room. Anais goes upstairs to take a shower, and the boys read their comic books while sitting on the floor next to the television. Richard sits down on the couch, and Nicole joins him. Richard, so honey, you haven't told me how your day was yet. How was it? Nicole sighs deeply. It was fine, but a little more tiring than usual. The spreadsheets from last weekend were apparently due today, so I had double the amount of accountancy work. Richard looks at her with a worried expression. Nicole, and also, a new employee tried to make contact with me, but I accidentally spilled some burning hot coffee on my shirt. He apologized, but I better wash this now. Points at the stain on her shirt. Nicole and Richard both smile at each other, until Richard suddenly notices something. When Nicole told about the accident and pointed at the stain, Richard noticed that her tail was waving in a restless manner. But he noticed something even more unusual. Her paws were clawed. Richard, dear, are you lying? Nicole, what? What makes you say that? Richard, your tail speaks the truth. And are those claws I see? Nicole glares at her paws, and when she realizes they indeed are clawed, she immediately retracts them. She then looks over her shoulder and grabs her tail to hold it still. Nicole, Richard, honey, it's okay to tell if something went totally wrong. Not everyone is perfect, you know. Nicole, I just don't want you to feel worried, okay? Trust me, dear, I'm totally fine. Richard, are you sure? Nicole, yes, and I'm sorry, but I'm tired. I better get a little rest now. Tomorrow I have the night shift. Richard, all right, dear, but just remember that you can tell me anything. Nicole, I know, honey. Nicole gives Richard a kiss and goes into the bedroom after changing her clothes. She crashes down on the bed and lays on her back for a moment while staring at the ceiling. She murmurs something angry about how her tail and claws deceived her, then closes her eyes. After some time, Nicole suddenly hears a voice echoing in her head. Mom? Mom? Mom! Nicole wakes up and gasps, then realizes her own son was calling her. Gumball is sitting on the bed next to her, and she rises up while shaking her head a little. Nicole. Nicole. What's wrong, my little angel? Gumball. Mom, are you alright? Nicole. Yes, I'm totally fine. Why? Gumball. Because you've been out for the entire evening until noon. Nicole looks at the clock and gasps when she reads 4 p.m. Oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock already! Gumball. You never sleep this long, Mom. Are you sure you aren't ill or anything? Nicole. No. I just had a very rough day yesterday. That's all. Nicole gets up from the bed and stretches. Richard comes into the bedroom with a cup of coffee and some toast. Gumball goes upstairs. Nicole. Oh, Richard, dear. You shouldn't have to. Richard kisses her forehead. Anything for my loving feline wife. Nicole. Richard, I overslept. I slept the entire time, even when the kids were at school. Richard. I didn't want to wake you up, honey. You seemed exhausted yesterday, and tonight you have the night shift, right? Nicole sighs. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for everything anyway, dear. The couple hugged for a while, and Nicole wolfs down her breakfast, as she was genuinely starving and now is in a hurry. After some time, the scene cuts to 5:45 p.m., when she is all freshened up and prepared for work. Darwin, worried. Will you be fine, Mrs. Mom? You're not joining us for dinner? Nicole. Don't worry, dear. I'll be fine. I'm leaving this early to avoid potential traffic jam, and I'll get something from the canteen. The Wattersons all hug, and Richard opens the door for Nicole as she leaves.